Alright, real quick, I'm going to talk about the Hornady Frontier, both the 75 gram boat tail hollow point and the 223 55 gram boat tail hollow point. So, real quick, Frontier line is kind of Hornady's more affordable line. The reason why it's more affordable is it is a Hornady box and a Hornady bullet, but everything else is loaded up by Lake City. So Lake City's who's loading up all the military ammo. So Hornady gives them a box and some bullets and says, "Hey, do this," and he gets Hornady Frontier. Now, as of late, you'll go on air15.com and importcarbine.net, and you'll see, "Hey, Frontier blew up my gun. I was shooting 5.56, 55 grain full metal jacket, or M193, whatever you want to call it." And there's been a couple cases where people's guns have blown up. At first, when I first picked up the Hornady Frontier, there were some people that complained about the 223 55 grain hollow point having light strikes. Like, there was one guy that said he bought like 100 rounds, and he said I think like 6 out of 10 rounds were light strikes. What people end up finding out is the people that were having these problems were the weirdos that have bolt gun 223s, and since these are military primers, your bolt gun's not going to set it off more than likely. That's just a reality. They're using military primers. These are all crimp primers, so if you're reloading, you're going to have to remove the crimping. But anyways, accuracy wise, so on the left, top left, we have 55 grain, just a quick 20 shot group, a red dot, put it on a front bag, keeping the shots maybe 5 seconds per shot, 3 to 5 seconds at most. No rear bag, not a bipod or anything, just Trijicon MRO. So 20 shot composite of the 55 grain, 20 shot composite of the 75 grain. Has to have a chrome lined barrel. Then over here is out of my 3-gun rifle, 20 shots with a Trijicon 1.8 Noveske stainless steel barrel. And I kept the same deal. These were probably shot within 3 seconds, just kind of getting myself settled. So this is kind of like a realistic, like, hey, yeah, I could easily put this up in my little Caldwell shooting bags and get everything super steady, put it at 100 yards. But let's be real, most people, they're going to set the gun down, get a front rest, and go to town. And also, I think it's easier to see what that round does whenever, and also, figuring out what your barrel does when you shoot like a 10 shot composite group instead of, hey, this is a cherry picked 3 shot group. And also back here, I did 20 shots. So this is at 100 yards with a Noveske 16-inch cold hammer forged barrel, and a Trijicon VCOG. So I took my time. There's 4 shots here and 5 shots there. It's like, all right, cool. I'm about an inch left because I decided, I want to sight my gun in with this at 100 yards. Moved it over. I got initially these right here as my 5 shot group. Like, cool, that's dead on. And then I just said, I'm gonna go with it. Had a couple flyers, but once I got that, like, hey, I know I need to move an inch right. Went and got after it. So a lot of people say there's overpressure with the 55 grain full metal jacket. So I've shot over 200 rounds of it now. Most of it's been the 55 grain 223. I don't know if this is going to want to focus for me. Come on, why don't you want to focus? Moral of the story is, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I've saved just about every piece of brass of this stuff. I've got pictures that I've included at the front end of this deal. So I've checked it all for different signs of overpressure. It's been kind of deduced to just two different lots of the ammo. I haven't really seen anything saying, hey, the 55 grain 223 blew my gun up, the 75 grain. This is good ammo. Like it's shown you before, like if you take your time, and that's with the giant 1 MOA crosshair, the Trinchicon Beacog right here, out of a Cold Hammer Forged barrel, you can get around a minute accuracy pretty easily. I shot out to distance a little bit the other day. Could get hits on 300 yard, man. So it's good stuff. It's very affordable. I bought 2 different 500 round packs of the 55 grain stuff off Midway. The first one was, they were both $159 for 500 rounds. So you look at that, that's like about 35 cents a round. The 75 grain stuff is going for like 40 cents a round, 45 cents a round, somewhere in there. This is all as of September 2019. It's good stuff. I'll try to pull up some of my stuff right now. Like Sportsman's website, $8 for 75 grain. Academy's selling like the 55 grain 223 hollow point for something like, I think like $9.50. Right now on Midway USA, you can get, alright, well, I take that back about the 40 cents a round. I've seen some place where it's about that. Right now, Midway, you can get the 75 grain 5.56 for $329, so 66 cents a round, which is still phenomenal for a round that's going to get you a minute of accuracy. I would avoid the 5.56 55 grain full metal jacket, your M193 stuff. This past couple months when I've been shooting the stuff, not gonna lie, I've been kind of nervous, because like, dang man, is my gun gonna blow up? So right now, Midway 20 round box is $10.99, or a 500 round case is $263. So like I said, when I got this stuff, it was a steal. It was like 34 cents a round, so that's why I picked it up. Got 1,000 rounds of it. It's accurate stuff. After shooting, I got 40 rounds of 75 grain stuff, and I've shot a box of the 5.56 55 grain hollow points. I haven't shot any of the 62 or 68 grain stuff. If you look at some of the ballistic gel tests that Air15.com's YouTube channel has, the 62 grain Bowtail hollow point is phenomenal. The Spire point stuff does well too. Overall, like, it's a really good round if you're looking for like, various different things. Like if you want to do some varmint hunting, the 55 grain hollow points are great. If you want to shoot out to distance, if you got an SPR, or if you're looking for a cheaper 3-gun round, the 75 grain stuff is great because it's actually even cheaper than the Hornady Black, which is great stuff and comes at a very affordable price for match grade ammunition. But overall, I will say that I would avoid the full metal jacket stuff if you're looking for some varmint rounds, some long distance stuff, or maybe the 62 grain Spire point is what you're wanting for a home defense round. Frontier is going to offer you something that's affordable and it has a good bullet. After shooting 200 plus rounds of various ones, whether it's the 5.56 or 223, 55 grain or 75 grain, I feel more at ease now shooting it. Like I said, every single shell that I've recovered, I've checked, make sure the primer hasn't blown out of it, make sure you don't have the big ejector swipes. I wish my camera would focus. Like I said, look in the beginning of the video, I'll show you the pictures. I haven't seen any signs of overpressure, so this is something that I would look into for ammo.